Hey folks, I hope you're all well. I have something that I would like to share with everyone. For the most part, all my updates and that are behind closed doors, but this is something that I believe is meant for everyone to see, and I'll explain why. There's a couple things. So, as many of you are aware, I've been documenting the same family as Sasquatch for the past decade, and I've learned a lot. Experienced phenomenal, mind-blowing stuff. Again, it's been activity on 100% of the visits over since day one. Now 10 years. They all have names. They are people, just like we are. Just different, very unique and special in their abilities and how they evade human detection, which I'm very thankful for, considering the actions of some humans, especially towards them, and their intent. But I've been shown nothing but benevolence and compassion. Some of the things that have happened over the years, show they don't really have much inhibitions. Some of the stuff it's out there. Most of it's out there, but. Regardless, so Nefertia has been the main vocalist over the years, although I've documented vocals from numerous family members, both young, old, male, female. It's not just been Neff. He's just been the main character. I learned when he was 25 years old, I was given his age, so that backtracked him to about 17 years old when this all started. His foot was 12 by 5 inches. And that was in 2013. 2015, I think there was about a quarter inch or something on that. I never cast it, and that's when things fell apart for a little while, and so I didn't see his footprint for a while, till 2018, where it was measured at 14 inches, a clean single print that was given within I think it was about 5 minutes of arrival, just appeared. Which is something that I've seen a lot of, something that they're capable of, single prints to show their presence purposely. It's given with intent. So 2018, so from 2012 to 2018, there was 2 inches of growth on his foot. So 2020, I measured his foot at 16 inches. Excuse me. And so I hadn't seen his print for 2 years, 2 winters, 2 full winters, and I was estimating it at 18 inches. And it was the very last opportunity of this past winter, very last visit where there was still snow on the ground. Most of the snow was gone. It wasn't the greatest substrate to pour casting material, so I didn't. But he gave his print within 15 minutes of arrival, which I had confirmed in writing that it was his, as I've done with previous prints. So his foot is now 18 by 6 inches. I estimate him between 9 and 10 feet tall. That's just an educated guess from experience from dealing with the interactions and stuff that they've shown over the years. And so I've now documented 4 different size measurements from Neff's foot over 10 years, showing that growth. I don't think anybody's done that. So this is partly why I want to share this openly, because just to show that growth and how that happens. How much they grow, how much he grows as an individual. They're all different, right? So as far as individuals, I don't know what the growth rate is, anything like that. I just wanted to show the documentation of 4 different print sizes over 10 years. But the other thing that is super exciting that I'm going to show you is there's been dozens of images put on a point and shoot camera that I bought for them to play with over the years. When I started, I was putting up a trail cam, just like most people. I didn't know the extent of what I was dealing with and what they were capable of. So that went from started in the woods, which developed to outside the front door of the cottage, and then it was moved indoors, where at this point, that's where I gift. I gift indoors, and there's written communication going on with a chalkboard, sketch pad. And, a lot of the activity is indoors, a lot of it. So this particular night, there was several images put on the camera. I was, sitting at the table having a conversation with Dwayne, and I show him a couple of images. One was a black image, just a black screen that I showed him, and I was running audio indoors, so the conversations there that we both saw, it was a black screen, and then later on I picked the camera up again, and there's light in the corners, which I've never seen the camera do before. I do not think it's a malfunction of the camera or anything electronic with the camera, that happening by itself. I'm quite confident they manipulated it. But after that, I was sitting at the table, and this basically happened in real time. I grabbed the camera, I look at it, and there was this image. This is a Sasquatch selfie. This is Neff's face. You can see his black almond-shaped eyes, his right eye on the left side, almost the whole eye, and then partial eye on the other side. There's light reflection in it, so the round circles of light, those are reflecting out of his eyes. I believe that might have been the light above the table in the cottage. I'm not sure, considering what they're capable of. It actually, the metadata said the flash did not fire, so I don't know what to think of that. I do know what his whole face looks like, so I know this is Neff. And it was actually the next visit that I asked permission if this could be shared publicly, and they said yes. They confirmed that. So I was thrilled to get that response from them. After 10 years, I've waited patiently. And this image, there's you can see most of the bridge, most of his nose, and his nostrils. I believe it's either a lighter skin color at his nostril openings, maybe combined with light reflecting off it with oil on his skin, which they've shown over the years. There's a lot of oil on their skin, which is transferred to my vehicle with many prints and markings that have been put on there. So they're giving a partial glimpse of his face. I believe it's to get you used to what his whole face looks like, which I hope I'm able to share at some point. I did ask, I think it was a couple years ago or something, do you want some particular photos put in a video for the world to see? And they wrote, not yet. So I do show certain things in person, as I've mentioned over the years. So I have held to my promise and never sent certain things anywhere. But this photo is absolutely phenomenal that he would give this. I know it doesn't give the whole understanding of what his face looks like. But as I mentioned, I do know what it looks like. And I hope you appreciate this. This is something I've waited a long time for. To be given. It was April 1st this year that he gave both that footprint, and then later on that night he gave that selfie, like literal Sasquatch selfie. Their ability to manipulate electronics is, I think, very simple for them. They've manipulated my video camera here, the point and shoot camera, like I said, dozens of images on that. My phone's been hijacked to the point where I shut it off now, because there's been some rude stuff that's gone on. Which I think is a younger family member, very rambunctious people. They have a lot of humor, and they don't hold back sometimes. But anyways, so I just wanted to share this with you. This is, you know, really mind-blowing stuff. Look at the size of its print now. It's absolutely huge. I did take video footage in that, but I'm just taking a still shot to show you here. So I hope you enjoy that and appreciate that, and have yourselves an awesome day. Just want to put this short video out to, you know, give you an update and let you know that this interaction with his family has never wavered. It's still ongoing, and I'm very grateful for how much they've shown me, and it's really changed my view and understanding of reality and this entire existence and system that we're all subject to. So have yourselves an awesome day, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, he's a la ooh, flower. Mike, Mike, Mike. Robert, you. Mike. You. You're too what? Who? Hey, you.